princesses! Today I'm going to be talking about the Holika Waterdrop Tinted Foundation in the shade Pale. I bought this foundation literally because it came in the shade Pale. I thought it would be very interesting. I can't say that I was really intrigued by the description and the formula. I just wanted to try it because it was called Pale. So the product description says, clean Jeju oxygen water and 10 kinds of moisture ingredients give Waterdrop hydration. Light cover foundation with various powder covers pores and blemishes. Sebum control plant ingredients give fit and higher lasting for long hours, soft skincare. Open cap to pump with auto drop container. The packaging of this foundation is very minimalistic. I love the dropper top though. It sucks the foundation in when you close the top, so it's always full and ready. I have the shade Pale, and it is quite pale. However, it does oxidize a little, which is a little bit disappointing. It is very warm toned, so when it oxidizes, it does go a little bit orange. In comparison to my perfect match, which is NARS Sheer Glow in Siberia, it is a touch darker, but it's still pretty good for an under $10 foundation though. I found this foundation very easy to apply. I can use brushes, sponges, or puffs and still get a really lovely smooth finish. It is supposed to have a moisturizing formula, but I don't agree with that. It actually has a matte finish for me. For a tinted foundation, it also gives me quite a lot of coverage too, which was quite surprising. I have some BHA breakouts at the moment, so I thought I would show you guys what it looks like over light acne. It actually covers the redness very well, but it is a little bit dry and it really does accentuate the texture of blemishes. After a normal working day of 9 hours, my foundation is looking pretty good from a distance. It is slightly dewy looking, but if you don't look too closely, it just looks like really healthy, beautiful skin. However, up close my skin looks kind of gross and there is a lot of separation of the foundation. It sits in every pore and fine line and it almost looks like it needs to be reblended back into my skin. I am not pleased with how this looks at the end of the day. It does make me look quite old because it just sits in all of the lines I would usually be able to hide. From a distance it's okay, but up close, it just looks bad. So I love that this foundation is inexpensive at under $10. It has pretty functional packaging. I really enjoy that it has a dropper top, that it is an auto refill. It's very hygienic and it's just very cool. It comes in a very light, warm toned shade, which is pretty perfect for me, although it does oxidize a little bit, which makes it a little bit orange. It is very easy to apply. You can use brushes, sponges and puffs and still get a really lovely, beautiful finish. And it gives a very lovely medium coverage for any blemishes. I don't love that it does oxidize a little bit, so it makes it slightly too orange for my skin tone. It separates very badly after 9 hours. And after 9 hours, it sits in every single pore, flaw and fine line. So it does make me look a little bit older than I would like. Obviously I have the fine lines in the pores anyway, there is no getting rid of them, but you don't have to accentuate them, and this foundation really does accentuate any lines on my skin. So this foundation is pretty cheap and it comes in a really pale shade as well, which I think is awesome because it can be really hard to find a pale shade without having to pay a lot of money for it. I really do like the way it looks on my skin initially. I think it is beautiful. It's a touch orange, but you know, I can get away with it and it just looks really nice and natural. It gives me beautiful medium coverage for any acne that I have, so it just is a very nice foundation initially. But after a day's wear, it just doesn't look good on me. It sits in all of my pores, it just looks like it needs to be reblended, it's separating, and it just sits in every single fine line that I didn't even know that I had on my forehead, which is just not flattering. If you have any pores or fine lines that you don't want to be accentuated, I think that this foundation is probably a miss for you, so I don't recommend it. But if you have really young, beautiful, flawless skin, then why not? This one is very inexpensive and it comes in a really pale shade. So if you have beautiful skin already, why not give this one a go? So for me, I think this foundation is best suited for young princesses because you don't have that many fine lines to worry about, and it is a really good price point for young princesses as well. It's not going to break the bank. It is a good foundation. It's just not a very good foundation for me. Thank you so much for watching this review, and I'll see you next time.